Ocho Cinco, was he a quarterback?
Your ass better call somebody.
I hate Andy Dalton, but hold on, I forgot. We got fucking Andy Dalton, the fucking Red Rocket. I'm sorry.
Dude's going for the touchdown. Caldwell Pope. How about that one, baby?
You gotta make a name for yourself. You gotta go out on a limb.
That's all you gotta say. The dude is gonna put up numbers. He's not gonna fold.
You just wait and watch, man. You just wait and watch.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the NFL Weekly Matchup, Week 6. We had a crazy week of NFL football, some stuff that didn't agree with quite well. We had some refs. I know Josh wants to talk a little bit about that. Probably had some questionable calls in some of the games, especially some of the teams he's rooting for. Josh, how was your week of NFL?
Yeah, I got to watch some of the games on the red zone. I watched a few of them. Yeah, that was a crappy call against the Falcons, but it ain't like he fumbled and they would have recovered. They still would have had to travel probably 80, 85 yards.
Yeah, it's still a game changer.
Oh yeah, definitely a game changer. We should have had the opportunity to win the way that fourth quarter was playing out. I feel like they could have drove down the field and scored.
Gotcha. Well, and then Clay's here at home. Well, at home, I say in Augusta here for the day, because last time I said he's at home, he got pissed off. Any thoughts? I know we'll talk about it, but any thoughts on the week? I know we had some questionable calls. We watched I think you were here for the Raiders game. We watched a questionable call on that as well. Any thoughts?
It was a good week. I won some money this week in my NFL, so my record doesn't show it, but I enjoyed it. There was a couple questionable calls this week that I'm sure we're going to discuss, but overall, good week in football.
Gotcha. We'll get into the recap. Before we get into the recap, Josh, how did we do on the picks? I know, I believe I didn't win finally this week. Could you go through the picks and tell us?
Yeah, so I went 8-8. You went 9-7.
Oh, I did go 9-7. I did beat you.
Yeah. No, my bad.
I think you read that wrong.
I went 8-8. You went 7-9.
Yeah.
And Clay went 6-10. That brings our overall records to. Let's see. I'm 38-42. You're 45-35, and Clay is 36-44.
And I think Bryson was a special guest for the week. I think he tied Clay. I think he went 6-10. So I wanted to see if he was going to come on this week, see if he won this week. We were going to have a replacement match and see if Bryson wins, maybe he'd replace him. But doesn't look like it's going to happen. We'll see. Brian, we're going to do the NFL or the college football show after this.
Look, you're not replacing Clay.
Oh no,
okay.
I'm not. Bryson don't watch NFL anyway. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't even know Kirk Cousins was on the Minnesota Vikings. He didn't know half the stuff. We are watching the Braves game, by the way. So if you do see us go crazy or anything like that, we are watching the Phillies and Braves game. This is game 2. Let's get into the recap real quick. We had in London, which I did not say it was in London last week. I thought it was in Lambeau. Didn't even know it was a morning game. We had the Giants upset the Packers 27-22, come back and win. I know that was the game that won Clay a little bit of money with Saquon Barkley getting receiving yards. I know he got hurt in that game, but did come back. So the Giants, I believe, are 4-1 now. Josh, I know you probably didn't catch any of that game because I know you had a lot going on this weekend. Maybe you did. Any thoughts on the Giants?
Yeah, I kept up with that game on the golf course. I was on the course Sunday morning. Yeah. I kept up with it some, and I was frustrated because I picked the Packers. Giants surprising 4-1. I like their head coach. Mainly because he came from Alabama.
Yeah.
So
I know.
Okay. Yeah. So
you didn't have to say mainly. You could just said because he came from Alabama. That's all you had to say.
Yeah. Coach Brian DeBall.
Yeah. It's better.
Dayball.
It's better than the last coach they had. What was his name? I can't even remember his name. Horrible coach.
After Tom Coughlin.
No, after Tom Coughlin. What's the dude? Dude that coached 1 year. I can't.
It wasn't a Dallas coach, their coach.
Yeah. Well, no. Who? Garrett? Jason Garrett.
Yeah. Didn't he coach?
I think Garrett coached. Well, he might have. I don't know. He's not the coach now. I don't know. Jason Garrett somewhere.
He might have been the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, maybe he is. I don't know, but there's another coach. I can't think of his name. He's on a different team now. He's coordinator for a different team. He's an awful coach. Anyway, Clay, any thoughts on the Giants game?
It was a good game, back and forth. They ran Saquon Barkley like they should. I mean, they did some wildcat with him, so I don't know. Hopefully, it'll feed into Danny Dimes' ego a little bit and make him perform a little better. But I don't know. I still think they need a better QB to do anything. But we'll see what happens with the Giants.
Got to get some receivers too over there. Offense is not that good. Let's get into the next game. We had the Jets blow out Miami. Teddy Bridgewater going down, getting hurt, and they had Skylar Thompson. Josh, where do you know where Skylar Thompson played college? You might know.
No,
anything about
I don't even know who that is.
Well,
all I know is Tyreek killed the ball this weekend.
Well, they lost to the Jets 40-17. I think it was a close game, a little bit of a close game for a little while. I'm not sure. I know Bridgewater went down. Didn't catch too much of that game, but I know, the third string quarterback, not the answer. It don't seem like. It looks like they're going to have to go with him again this week. Any thoughts on the Jets and Miami, Josh?
No. I mean, I'm surprised the Jets scored that many points. But...
Well, they got Wilson back, so maybe he's going to do something. Bryson did get that game right. Clay, any thoughts?
No, but it does say that Skylar Thompson is going to be the starter this week. So I guess even Bridgewater isn't practicing yet. He's not out of protocol, but they are having him start. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with Miami. They got a good defense. They got good offensive weapons, but who knows with a third-string quarterback what will happen as far as what they'll do down the road.
Yeah, and then the running back. I know Mostert. He's been doing good. He looks like he's taking over. I don't know if Edmonds got hurt, but Mostert looks like he's taking over the lead back role there. So if you are playing fantasy, that probably would be he's probably not available, but good start. Anyway, couple more. Falcons get screwed by the Bucks. Bucks win 21-15. I know we talked a little about it, Josh. Any thoughts on the Falcons' performance? And by the way, your Falcons, they're not undefeated, but they are undefeated against the spread. So they are undefeated against the spread. So they're covering anyway.
Yeah. Am I breaking up or freezing?
A little bit. You are freezing. You're breaking up every now and then. It's worse than usual, but hopefully it'll.
Yeah, I don't know. The Falcons seem to play good in the fourth quarter of all their games.
Yeah.
Before that game Sunday, they were like 5 points from being undefeated. And then, it'd be great to beat Tom Brady. I guess I'll have another chance at the end of the year if he's going to play in that game. If he's not hurt, I'll be going to that game, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, so, it would have been great to beat Tom Brady.
You'll be going to which game? The one they play?
Falcons, Bucks, last game of the season.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll be fun. Any thoughts, Clay, on Falcons, Bucks?
No, just the offensive lineman for the Falcons cost me $300 because they went downfield on a pass play. So it kind of pissed me off a little bit. But, if they wouldn't have done that, dude would have had the yardage and I would have covered. The Falcons have been the only pick I've been getting right, it seems like, in the damn pick'em. So I don't know if I'm going to continue rolling with them this week, but we'll see. I think they could. If they would have not had that call, they may have had some time to do something and drive down the field, and you never know the outcome of the game, what it could have been. But we'll see. Hey, question, Josh. What jersey are you wearing to this Bucks-Falcons game?
I'm going to wear the only jersey I got, Calvin Ridley.
All right. Are you going to gamble before you go?
I'm gonna put on a piece of tape on the bottom that says "Let's make a bet."
You might see him out. You might see him in the stands. He might be out there watching the game, making bets on the game. Who knows? Anyway, I called a little bit of the game. Like I said, terrible call. Don't want to talk too much about it. Glad the Bucks don't look too hot. Maybe the Saints can somehow get better and somehow make some noise. Doubt it, but. Anyway, next game, we had the Chiefs, Monday Night Football. Travis Kelce getting the end zone 4 times, beat the Raiders 30-29, coming back and winning that game. I know we had some talks about them going for 2 or whatnot. Clay's Lions losing to the Patriots 29-0 after having supposedly the best offense of the NFL. Yeah, I don't think that was the case. Anyway, Cowboys defense still dominant. Ended up, he caught it.
Yeah.
Ended up beating the Eagles or beating the Rams 22-10. So Cowboys still looking strong. I think they're still 4-1. And we had some other games go on too. We are watching, like I said, once again, we are watching the Braves game. So if you see some reaction, Braves are in the playoffs. We're big Braves fans. If you're listening to it, sorry. Anyway, and some other games went on. We had the Bengals and Ravens. It's kind of a low-scoring game, kind of surprising. But let's get in. Besides that, I know Clay didn't probably write one down because we've been busy back and forth. But Josh, did you do a Player of the Week? I know you've been busy. Did you do one? I know I got one. If not, if you ain't got one, don't worry about it. I got the best one.
You got the best one?
Okay,
I don't have a Player of the Week.
All right, it's fine. It's fine.
I know who Chris is going with.
Well, we got the jersey on right now. And his name is Taysom motherfucking Hill. Excuse me. Taysom Hill, 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown, a fumble recovery, 112 rushing yards, 69 kickoff yards, and 22 passing yards to give the Saints the win over Seattle, 39-22. How about that? We probably ain't going to beat nobody else. But we beat the Seattle Seahawks and Geno Smith, who is looking really good. Hey, people have Geno Smith right into their top 5 quarterbacks as of right now and playing. So, statistically.
Hey, real quick now. Who is the top scoring running back? Here we are.
I know we talked about this
season. Okay.
I talked to Clay about this the other day. I said Josh was kind of right about Nick Chubb, even though I don't think he's going to finish as top running back. But hey, they're giving him the ball. It's working out. What can I say? A lot of the other running backs are not doing as good, and Nick Chubb's just the one that. I mean, like I said before, he's the best pure runner in football, I think. But I didn't think he'd get the catches, but he's still scoring. So they're letting him in the end zone. It's working out for you. I wish I would have drafted him more. I didn't draft him at all, so I'm kind of disappointed about that. But, yeah. All right, let's get into the upcoming games for the week. We got a lot of games. We're going to go through this, and then we'll get on to the college football show after this. Thursday night football, we got a terrible game, awful game. We got the Washington football team, or the Commanders, at the Bears. Bears are favored by 1.5. Josh, I'm coming to you first. Who you got?
Give me the Bears since they're at home. The Bears since they're at home. Going with
Josh
the Bears.
is taking the Bears. We are sorry for the technical difficulties today. It's been a long week. Josh's computer messed up, so he is on the phone. It's all good though. Anyway, I'm going to take the football team. I know, what are Commanders? Excuse me, I keep calling them football team. No, they're not at home. Bears are not that good. Bears know how to run the football. That's about the only thing they know how to do. Washington's decent against the run, so I'm going to take Washington. And Carson Wentz may not play. Well, I think he's going to play, but said limited in practice. I hope he don't play. I want Sam Howell to play, and then I would definitely pick the football team plus 1.5. I think Washington wins this game, so I'm taking them. Clay, any thoughts?
I'm taking Washington Commanders to beat the Bears. I don't have any explanation because both teams suck, but I'm just going to roll Washington. Hopefully they'll put me on the board.
Gotcha. You need to do something. All right, next game, let's go to the 1 p.m. game, Sunday afternoon. We got no London game this week, I don't believe. We got the Bucks, Tampa Bay, at the Steelers. Buccaneers favored by 8.5. I'll go first on this one. I don't think the Bucks should be favored by 8.5 by anybody. I don't think the Bucks are that good, in my opinion. But the Steelers ain't that good, in my opinion. 8.5, I don't think is enough points, so I'm going to take the Buccaneers. Give me Tampa Bay. Josh, who you got?
Oh man. I really want to go with the Steelers here because I really need Najee Harris to step up his game since I drafted him to be as my running back. But I'm going to go with the Bucks, man.
Bucks minus 8.5.
Minus 8.5.
Clay, are you going with Kenny Pickett or are you going with the Bucks?
No, I'm not. I'm not taking the Steelers. I took the Steelers one time. They did me wrong. I'm going to roll with Tampa Bay. to cover this game right here.
Yeah, I just don't think it's enough points. Anyway, let's get into the next game. We got the Baltimore Ravens coming off a win on Sunday Night Football at the New York Football Giants, who are currently, I believe, 4-1, 5-1, 4-1. The Ravens are favored by 5.5. Clay, you have to go first here since we went first. Who you got in this one?
This is gonna be a tough game to take right here.
5.5 Ravens favorite.
Wait, is 5.5 or 8.5? 5.5.
I got 5.5 written down.
Ravens secondary is banged up, and some of them just ain't performing. I don't know. I'm still gonna roll with Lamar Jackson to win this game and cover the spread, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with him. I'm taking the Ravens as well, minus 5.5. I don't think they're going to be able to stop the offense. Giants defense is up and down. Offense is not good. Neither Ravens defense is not that good either, but I don't know. I just think I think the Giants come back to life this week and don't perform as good even though they're at home. So give me Baltimore. I think Baltimore's a better team. Josh, who you got?
Yeah, I'm going Ravens. You can't really go against Lamar. I think he makes too many things happen.
Gotcha. Minus 5. I don't think 5.5. 5.5 is not that much. I think they win by a touchdown at least. All right. Next game. We're agreeing so far. Let's go the Jets at the Packers. Packers favored by 7.5 after the Jets beat down on somebody. Josh, who you going with?
I'm going to go with the Packers.
Say that one more time. You broke up, or did he
The
break up for you?
No, he's
Okay,
going
I
with Packers.
think it's my mic. I'm sorry, guys. I think it's my mic. My mic.
The
cuts in
Packers
on me.
minus 7.5.
I heard you. Thank you very much. You yelled that time. Okay, so Josh is taking the Packers minus 7.5. Packers haven't looked that good. Clay, who you taking?
7.5 is a lot, but they are playing in Lambeau. So
Coming from London.
give me Green Bay to beat the Jets. By the
Yeah,
spread.
you know, I have the Packers written down here. I think I should take the Packers. Packers are coming from London. I don't know. I just think Aaron Jones has a big day. I don't think the Jets defense is that good. I'm going to take the Packers to barely. I think the Packers win by 10. So give me Green Bay as well. We're all green. This is not good for you guys. You guys better come with some bold predictions here soon.
Cunha's out.
He's hurt. What'd he do?
They nailed him on his inside elbow.
Well, he looks fine to me. He's fine. Oh, he's all right. All right. Next game. We got the San Francisco 49ers at Josh's Atlanta Falcons. The Niners are favored by 5.5. Were you about to say something?
Nope.
Okay. Niners favored by 5.5. I'm going to keep rolling with the streak here. The Niners got banged up last week, lost some corners. I'm going to keep rolling with the streak. Somehow Falcons maybe cover. I'm going to take Atlanta plus 5.5. I don't know. Falcons stay in games. I don't think they're that bad. They're at home. Niners a little banged up on defense, even though Niners could absolutely blow this team out. I just think the Panthers suck. Who the Niners played last week. So give me Atlanta cover. Probably not win, but cover. Josh, who you going with?
I'm going with the Niners minus the 5.5.
Niners minus 5.5. Clay.
I'm taking the Niners as well, even though they're banged up. Hopefully they beat up on Atlanta.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm hoping the Niners win by 3 points. That's what I'm hoping. All right, next game. We got the Cincinnati Bengals in New Orleans at the Saints. Clay, it's coming to you. Who you going with?
What's the spread on this game, buddy?
It is. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you. Bengals minus 2.5. It's only 2.5.
They're playing in New Orleans.
We were playing in New Orleans.
Because I think y'all are going to go the other way. Give me New Orleans at home to beat the Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals coming off the loss. I don't think we're that good. Is anybody any word on Jameis?
Yeah, he practiced today.
He practiced today. Thomas is coming back. I'm thinking about it for a second. Hold on. No, I'm not thinking about that long. Bengals need to win. I don't think the Bengals are that good, but I think they need to win. Playing in the dome. Yeah, give me Cincinnati. Sorry. Sorry, New Orleans. Hate to do it to you. 2.5 is just not enough. I think Bengals win by 3. Josh, who you going with?
Yeah, I'm going with the Bengals. I think, there'll be a lot of LSU fans there rooting for Joe Burrow. I think the Bengals will win by a touchdown.
Gotcha. Hey, that's a good point. Yeah, good point. A lot of LSU fans could have some Cincinnati fans out there. All right, next game. Let's go Vikings at the Dolphins. Vikings favored by 3.5. Dolphins at home here. Josh, who you going with? You got Skylar Thompson at quarterback.
So Bridgewater's not playing.
Yeah, Bridgewater's not playing that I'm aware of. It is Skylar Thompson. And be fair, he wasn't that good in the preseason. I think he had one.
Who's favored? Who's favored in this game?
So the the Vikings are favored by 3.5. Come on, you got to take your Minnesota Vikings.
No, man, I'm going to take Miami. My plus 3.5. I think they figure out a way to get Hill the ball. I think their running back, what's his name, Mostert, has a good game. I think he has a good game. I don't trust the Vikings defense.
Yeah, well, I know Dolphins. I don't know if they're still banged up. I know they were banged up at corner last week. I believe they're missing a cornerback. I don't know. I'm just taking the better team. I think the Vikings. I'm taking Vikings minus 3.5. I don't know if it's probably going to be right at 3, but I don't know. I don't know much about this Skylar Thompson guy. I don't think he's that good, and third string quarterback. 3.5 is just not enough, so I'm taking Minnesota. Clay, who you going with?
Yeah, I don't think 3.5 is enough. I'm going to roll with the Vikings as well. I think their offense is too good, and I just think Miami I'm just not rolling with third string quarterback right now.
Yeah, Minnesota kind of, besides the Philadelphia loss, kind of slowly heating up, I think. I think they're not bad. Next game, we go the Patriots at the Browns. Browns favored by 3.5. I don't know who I led off with last time. Josh, who you going with?
We'll go with Clay. You led off with me last time.
Okay,
he don't want to go with me. Okay,
I
thanks.
apologize. Clay, who you going with?
Well, Josh, we know you're taking the Browns here. Where's this game at?
It's in Cleveland. It's in Cleveland, I believe.
And the Browns are favored by 3.5.
Browns favored by 3.5. You cannot take. You better take.
No, I'm taking the Browns. I've been bashing the Patriots all year.
As much as you've been mashing the Patriots, you better not take them. Josh, we're going back to you. Are you taking the Western Kentucky Bailey Zappi, whatever his name is, the gunslinger? They say he is a gunslinger. Maybe not in Bill Belichick's offense. He is a gunslinger. Or are you taking the Browns here minus 3.5?
Give me the points and the Patriots.
Josh is taking the Patriots. I don't guess Mac Jones. No, Mac Jones is done, right, for now. I think it's still Bailey Zappi. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, give me the Browns. Patriots, they weren't good against the run last season. They're still not that great against the run. Browns at home. Browns coming off a disappointing loss against the Chargers. I don't know. I still don't think Patriots are all that. Maybe their defense is good, but give me the Browns minus 3.5. This is probably going to be a 3-point game, though, once again, so I'm probably screwing myself. Next game, Jaguars at the Colts. Colts favored by 2.5. Colts should not be favored by 2.5 over anybody. Give me the Jaguars. I'm taking Jacksonville. I know Jacksonville coming off a tough loss against Houston, but Houston's kind of kept it close with some teams. I don't know. Houston needs to bounce back here. I'm taking Jacksonville easy. I think Jacksonville wins this game outright. They should anyway. Josh, who you got?
Yeah, I'm going with Jags as well.
Clay.
Y'all took the Jaguars, and I'm trying to move up the board a little bit. I'm rolling with the Colts. They always win games.
Move.
They win games when you don't think that they're going to win them. I would roll with Jaguars. I think they're the better team right now, but give me Indianapolis Colts to win this ball game.
All right, Panthers at the Rams. Rams favored by 10.5. This is a 4:00 game. Josh, who you got?
10.5. Give me the Rams.
Yeah,
minus
Panthers.
10.5.
Yeah, Panthers suck. They're coming with a new coach, though. They are coming with a new coach. Anybody? I don't know this coach. I forgot who it was.
I'd like to be their old coach. Get 800-something thousand a month.
Yeah. I mean, that is pretty crazy. Get that much money. They just haven't looked good though. Baker Mayfield. Oh, they do have a new quarterback this week though. Sam Darnold. I believe Baker Mayfield's hurt.
Sam Darnold back though? I think it's going to be P.J. Walker.
Oh, it might be P.J. Walker. That's a good question. Could be P.J. Walker. Yeah, I mean, the Rams should win this game. Rams are coming off a loss against Dallas, kind of a big loss there. So I don't know. I mean, Panthers aren't good. Rams are at home. Taking the Rams minus 10.5. I think they blow them out. Clay, who you got?
Yeah, it is PJ Walker starting that game. I was going to take the Rams with 10.5, and I still am. I can't do it without a coach and with a third string backup quarterback. I'm still not going to take the Panthers, even though their defense should be all right.
Gotcha. Next game, did he steal?
No,
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Y'all are probably like 3 seconds ahead of me. So if something happens right here, do not give it away.
Sorry. Anyway, next game, we got the Cardinals at the Seahawks. Seattle's at home. Cardinals favored by 2.5. Clay, we're coming back to you. I mean, I think this could be a high-scoring game here. Clay, who you got in this one?
Yeah, it could be a high-scoring game. This will be the Cardinals' last game without DeAndre Hopkins. James Conner.
From what we know, yeah.
Yeah, no, he already put on you didn't see his TikTok this week?
No.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Sorry, I not followed to DeAndre
No,
Hopkins
he put on TikTok. He said fantasy owners punching me in their lineups, and he did like a little thing.
I hope so. I got him in a couple things.
So D-Hop will start next week, but I'm still rolling with Arizona, even though their backfield's banged up. I think Benjamin will hold up if Connor don't play. So give me Arizona Cardinals to win this divisional ball game.
This is a tough one. Josh, who you going with?
Yeah, I'm going with the Cardinals.
You know, Cardinals have been better this last couple of weeks. I don't know who to go with because Seattle's been good. I think this could be a high-scoring game. I know Seattle's defense does not look too hot, man. Seattle's at home. 3-point. I just don't think 2.5 is enough. I don't know. Give me the Cardinals. I think Seattle could pull this one off. I think this could be another shootout in Seattle. Even though it's a divisional matchup, you don't see a lot of divisional shootouts. But I don't know. I don't think both teams are that good. I still don't think the Cardinals are that great, even though they lost barely against the Eagles. But they are, like I said, they are coming off a loss against Philadelphia. They need the win here. So definitely, yeah, give me the Cardinals. Next game, probably the game of the year. The game of the year from last year, we got the Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Braves did just score. Who knocked him in? Anybody know? Who knocked him in? Who hit the ball?
Matt Olson got a
All right. Sorry, Josh. I apologize. I totally forgot what you told me.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
No, that's fine. You said it right when he hit it.
Bills at the
seen
Chiefs.
Clay over there. I seen Clay over there fist pumping.
Yeah.
I was like, well, let me watch this.
Bills at the Chiefs. Bills favored by 2.5. I don't know whose pick it is. I guess it's my pick. Bills favored by 2.5. Chiefs are at home here. Chiefs are coming off some tight games. I mean, they played, well, I say tight games. I mean, Tampa Bay wasn't really a tight game, but it was a high-scoring game. Chiefs did play. Who did Chiefs play? They played the Raiders last week. Bills coming off a blowout against the Steelers. Chiefs are at home here. Bills probably want this game more than ever because the whole overtime thing last year. I think this is going to be a close game. Should be a very fun game to watch, I would think. Just like last year, 2.5. Give me I'm taking the Bills. This is where I'm guessing Josh will take the Chiefs just to try to, gain some edge here. Josh, who you got?
Yeah, man. The Chiefs, what's this, the first time they've been the underdog at home since Patrick Mahomes has been the quarterback?
Yep.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs. And, I mean, I like your point with the Bills, having a little extra motivation in this game. But, I got to try to catch up with you here, and I think this is a toss-up. I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Definitely is a toss-up. Clay, who you got?
I think the Bills are all around the better team. Hopefully the Chiefs prove me wrong here, but I'm going to go with the Bills.
Gotcha. Bills on the road. It's it should be a loud stadium anyway, but shouldn't miss this game. Probably going to be a high score, I would think. Probably a good
Sunday night game?
No, it's 4:25.
Oh, no, the Cowboys and Eagles are the Sunday night game.
Yeah, so which kind of sucks. I mean, I would love to see Bills Chiefs Sunday Night Football. I mean, because last time what the playoff game was like 7:00, I believe. So anyway, yeah, let's get into the next one. We got Sunday Night Football. Josh just mentioned it. Cowboys at the Eagles. Eagles favored by 4.5. Clay, who you got?
As much as I want to take Dallas, they're at home.
You just freeze? I mean,
Hell yeah, that was a scored run there.
Braves are up 2-0.
You know what?
Boys.
You know what? No, you don't know what. Give me the Eagles. I'm going to still
Yes.
roll with the
Yeah,
Eagles.
you better still roll with the Eagles.
Hey man, it's about time we start getting little dinks and dunks, little hits for runs. Hell yeah. Okay,
Josh.
you're going with the Eagles, Clay.
Yes, sir,
Clay's
pal.
going with the Eagles. Say yes, sir, pal.
Eagles. Yes, sir, pal. And they are favored by 4.5, right?
Yes, they are favored by 4.5.
And now it's to me.
Yes, it is.
Who am I going to pick? Who am I going to pick, man?
You want me to
Dallas is
pick
playing
first? I'll
pretty
pick
good.
first if you want me to.
No, you ain't got to. Dallas
you're
is playing
picking
pretty
Jalen
good,
Hurts.
man.
Because he went to Alabama with Devontae Smith because he went to Alabama.
Yeah. You better pick that. You better pick that
Cowboys,
Alabama connection.
The Cowboys got Alabama players too.
Yeah, not as many.
guy who
Come on, you know you're rooting for Jalen Hurts. They're undefeated right now, Josh. You better.
Oh man, see that makes it even more make me want to go with the Cowboys.
Eagles are at home though, 4.5 Sunday Night Football. I mean, should be a tight game.
Yeah, give me the Eagles minus 4.5. I mean, them being undefeated almost makes me not want to pick them. But
you said what?
Yeah, give me the Eagles. Them being undefeated almost makes me not want them being undefeated.
Yeah, you're damn right. That's why I'm not going to pick them. So give me the Cowboys minus 4.5. I think the Cowboys got probably the best defense in the NFL. I mean, they play conservative. Eagles are at home.
Cowboys plus 4.5, right?
Yes. Excuse me. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm not taking the minus 4.5. They just beat the Rams. They just beat the Super Bowl champs. I mean, how many impressive wins? I mean, the Eagles, they got impressive wins against the Vikings. Who else Eagle play? Detroit. Detroit ain't nobody. Who else does the Eagle play? They play Jacksonville. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
They've had an easy schedule so far.
Yeah, they had an easy schedule. Probably. I mean, they're facing the toughest defense they've faced so far. It's a divisional game. I expect this to be a tough game. Yeah, Cowboys look good, so I'm taking the Cowboys plus 4.5. As much as I hate the Cowboys. Next game, Monday Night Football. Final game here. We got the Broncos at the Chargers. Chargers favored by 5.5. Broncos, I don't know. It looks so. Russell Wilson is on track to play with his shoulder. Just to let y'all know. I'll go with this one. Broncos are not that good. Chargers are at home. God, it's Monday night. I mean, I feel like the Broncos. I know they played once on Monday Night Football already. I feel like they've played like 3 times already Monday night. This is a divisional game.
They've had prime time slots, man.
Yeah, they've had. I mean, I don't know why they need to start taking them off prime time. They can change. I think after this week, I think it's beginning this week, they can change the Sunday Night Football games. Yep. So that's a good sign. But yeah, just don't think the Broncos are that good. Don't know about Russell Wilson. He's hurt, so I'm taking the Chargers, even though the Chargers kind of banged up.
What's that?
Josh, 5.5, minus 5.5 for the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers minus 5.5.
Clay, you gonna be different here?
Hell no, I ain't rolling with the damn Broncos. Are you kidding me? Can they score more than a baseball game? I mean, come on. Give me the Chargers.
This is where we're all gonna lose here.
Give me the Chargers.
Broncos gonna come out and probably win somehow. Divisional game.
Yeah, let's go.
I should take the who hit that?
Darno.
4-0. Dude, my DraftKings lineup is probably raking right now, boys.
Let's go, boys.
I got all those guys. Anyway, let's keep it. Well, that's it. That's
lock of the week. Lock of the week.
By the way, before we go to the lock of the week, we got the Raiders, the Lions, the Texans, and the Titans all on bye weeks this week. Raiders need one. Lions definitely need one. Texans probably need one. And the Titans are not that good. So they all need one. Let's go with the lock of the week here. Josh, any lock of the week here? I'm going to look. I didn't write one down.
Give me a
lot of tight lines here. A lot of tight lines.
Give me the Bengals.
Josh is taking the Bengals minus 2.5. Steelers at home. Do I want to take the Steelers there? Not really. I don't really want to take the Steelers. Do I want to take the Cowboys?
The Steelers.
Excuse me. I meant, do I want to take the Buccaneers? I'm sorry. Do I want to take the Buccaneers? Not really. I want to take the Browns. Dude, these are some tight games. I'm going to take Jacksonville coming off. I'm taking Jacksonville plus 2.5. Clay, who you got?
All right. So just so y'all know, I'm 0 for on a lot of picks, number one, but I'm really 0 for on Thursday Night Football picks, and I'm 0 on lock of the week. So with that being said, give me the Washington Commanders as my lock of the week so that I could cover both of them this week if I were to win.
I almost took Washington too. I'm hoping Sam Howell gets the starting job. Carson Wentz is not good. Hope Sam Howell gets some run. He is the backup. But yeah, I think that's about it. We got some good games, some tight games this week. Definitely with the Bills and Chiefs. I'm excited to see it. We got some college football games. I know Josh is looking forward. We're about to do that here shortly. Josh is. I know he's better be prepared for this Saturday. But anyway, yeah. Make sure you follow Apple Podcasts, like, subscribe on YouTube. Check us out. Apple Pod, what did I say? Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, anything like that. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, I know this is coming a little late. Hopefully, we'll be back next week. It should be up Wednesday morning. But appreciate you watching. Peace.